y'all doing? It's your girl, Nia Rose, and this is Starving Artists, the show where I connect you to the dopest artists in the DMV area. Today we have Jimani Love. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. She is a singer, songwriter, and recording artist located in Maryland. To start us off, Jimani, tell us how you got your start. I know your brother Marcus, he produces you, manages you. Was music something introduced to you by your family or something you found individually?
I grew up in a church home, and my mother's side of the family are all singers, including my brother and me. And my brother just showed a complete interest in my voice, saying how much it was developing. So ever since then, I've been singing.
That's really beautiful to have the support of your brother and your family. I know not everybody can relate to that. Mm-hmm. In addition to the support of your family, you have a very supportive fan base. I've heard you're popping at your school as well. How do you stay grounded at school? How do you stay grounded, period, with all this attention that you're getting?
I don't really focus on everybody else. I try to just stay sticking to the path that I see for myself. So just staying out the mix, really.
You feel like you're more reserved?
Yes,
and low-key?
I'm definitely reserved, unless it's with my friends.
Okay, but also I see that you use your platform to speak up on matters that you care about. You recently shared about some violence you experienced in your past life, you know, even politics. Have you always been vocal?
Yes, I do not close my mouth for anybody. And I've always been that way in school, in person.
Why is that important to you?
I feel like if you don't broadcast your views on what you believe in, then people will just assume you have no voice.
But you definitely have a voice. You've been making music for so long. You actually released a project, was it last May?
Yes.
444 in a panty. How did you do that? How was that process in a pandemic? Did the pandemic help you or did it stifle you?
I was slipping, honestly, and my brother was reminding me, you need to be on your stuff to release your music, and I kept that in the back of my head, and half of the songs that were on the project, I didn't write during the pandemic. They were already written.
Okay.
So we just put a group of songs together and released it. It did beautiful.
Okay, and your lyrics, you have some mature lyrics at your young age. Y'all may not know, I'm not gonna say your age out here, but at your young age, you have some really mature lyrics. Is this all from personal experience, or are you able to relate to others?
Some personal experiences, and then I just use my friends as reference.
Okay.
They're all over the place, so I can just use what they go through.
Oh, you got some messy friends.
Yes, I have messy friends.
Okay, but have you personally experienced heartbreak? Or?
Yes, a great deal of heartbreak.
Really? What does that feel like? How would you describe that?
Like getting stabbed. What you would want to imagine getting stabbed. Like you don't want to imagine that. So it
Really?
hurts. It hurts, definitely. But
I'm
a bad girl. So I don't let that affect me.
Okay, so what are some artists that are you inspired by in this industry that you want to work with or you just admire?
Dead or alive.
Anything.
Teddy Pendergrass, Jasmine Sullivan, her, Beyonce definitely. I want to say Aretha Franklin and Luther Vandross.
Okay, and how do you feel like R&B is today? Do you feel proud of it? No, not with this space. Or what do you feel it needs, or what do you feel like it's missing?
I feel like it's oversaturated with a lot of artists that aren't truly in that. They don't have the R&B sound, and a lot of the music that we are listening to that they categorize as R&B is more alternative.
More alternative.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's what they're talking about, or is it the beats that they're using or the rhythm? What about it is not that?
Well, the music industry period now is very sexualized. Everything is over sexual. Rap, singing. So what they're talking about definitely, but also how they sound.
I didn't even think about that. I feel like that's become a norm. We have to talk about that. We have to talk about sex. I wonder if that's because people want, because you have this idea of, I want to make it healthy for me to be proud of my sexuality, but then you also have the negative aspect where men are bashing women, you know what I'm saying? I wonder, but that's not new. You listen to old music and they're talking about sex too.
But if we think about it, it was Lil' Kim and Trina. There was a couple of them, but now almost every female rapper is talking about those things.
Oh, so you mean female rappers as well?
Yeah, and singers as well. It's really saturated with sex.
Okay, so tell us about your writing style. Is it, what comes first? The lyrics or the beat? What comes first?
Personally, if I hear a beat that I really like, it's easy for me to just write. But sometimes I'll have a melody in my head that's not created yet, and I'll write a whole song.
Okay, and so it's not coming to your head like writer's block? Is that what you're experiencing?
Oh my gosh. I get writer's block. Literally, I'll write a really good song, and then I can't write anything for the next like 3 months. Or like 4 weeks.
3 months? So how do you...
like it'll be long like spurts of writer's block.
So as a creative, sometimes I feel bad if I go that long without doing my art. Like, how do you feel? How do you stay patient with yourself?
I'm addicted to harmonies. Like, I've come to that conclusion. Sometimes I will come in the studio and I will literally just record myself singing harmonies over and over again.
So even if you're not doing lyrics,
I will just be doing sounds.
Practicing that muscle.
Yes.
I love that. Are there any other artists that you listen to their harmonies to mimic, or?
Beyonce.
Like, oh, she also got some Grammys. She just most nominated Grammys, most awarded.
Go Black success. But her harmonies are seamless. Like, you can almost never tell that her voice is like, it's multiple voices. It just sounds like one.
I feel that. Your viewers, they may not know, but you're more than a singer-songwriter. You're also a hairstylist. Yes. How did you get into that? You got the Jimani units.
I've been doing hair since I think I was like 12, maybe. And once I started getting into the craft, like professionally, it's been going good.
So
Jimani on this unit, actually.
Okay. What are some of your pet peeves with your customers?
Showing up late, because like I also have a commercial job as well as being in school. Okay. So if I schedule an appointment, it's going around the time that I'm available. So when they come late, it's just like
messing with your schedule.
And they have to pay for that.
Right.
It's $1 a minute that you were late after your appointment. I did not play that at all. It is, but they pay it because they be the one late.
I love that.
But I don't like when people drop off wigs like mad late. Like, I had a girl drop off a wig at like 1 a.m.
Oh, she wanted like the next morning?
She wanted it customized and she wanted me to have it done by the next day, but she dropped it off after my bedtime.
Oh, I feel that. And so, what does your typical day look like? You have your Jimani units, you have your music, you have your day job. What is a typical day? You wake up, and then what else? What you do?
So, because school starts at 7:30, when I am in school, I go to school, I finish class around 10. I feel like a college student, but I'm just a senior. Usually I go to work straight after school, and if I have a hair appointment after that, I'll end up doing it right after I get off of work, and I'll come to the studio anytime since it's right in my basement.
Right, that's definitely a bonus.
Yes, it's so convenient.
When do you feel, last question before we get into our food, when do you feel the most inspired and confident as an artist, and when do you feel most insecure?
For confidence, I would say seeing people perform or performing myself, because it's like a high, like an adrenaline rush. Like, you hear people saying you sound good, and I just feel inspired. I'm like, oh, they really think I sound good? Like, I'm actually good. I might just be good. So that really inspires me. But insecure, I guess I would say when I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah. Like, what does that mean? What is not doing enough? What does that mean? What does that look like?
Like, when me and my brother first started like collaborating on music and like releasing music, we were pumping out music fast and we were seeing the results. But as I got older and had more responsibilities to like take on, it started to slow down. So just trying to uphold that same level of success
and stay consistent. And consistency looks different, so you know, it's all good. So this show is Starving Artists, so we gotta eat. Today we're gonna be eating from a restaurant, Black-owned business, Infused Restaurant. We'll be having salmon rolls and catfish nuggets. Thank you, Molly. Should I take a sleep?
I'm not.
What you want to do?
I was.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try the catfish nugget first.
Oh, that's fine. I just put it. And then you put it down there. That's good. What do you think?
That tastes like Polynesian sauce. Okay. But the catfish nugget is, it's giving already.
I'm gonna try the salmon roll. I love salmon.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, you got me talking. Do you like, cause you like seafood, right?
That's my forte.
It's like spinach. I don't know. It's just a different breading. You know?
The catfish nugget of that. This is like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? I love Chick-fil-A. What food you said you don't eat?
I don't eat pork. I'm trying to stop eating chicken all in one.
Really? Mm-hmm. Because of Chick-fil-A, I don't think that will ever happen. You know? Wait, Chick-fil-A not
They're just too good.
Okay.
Okay, but did you dip this in sauce? It was good?
Yeah.
Y'all got the sauce.
All right.
Scared.
Should I rate it? I don't know what I should do with this thing.
I'm gonna give it a
I just know I
9.
wanted to eat. A 9? That's very kind. That's very kind. I think I would give it. I would give the catfish nuggets.
Catfish nuggets was a 10.
Catfish nuggets a 10. The salmon egg rolls, I would give it 7.
Like, what is this green stuff?
I think it's spinach. So, anybody going to Infused Restaurant, I think it's in Temple Hills, Maryland, get the catfish nuggets they got. And also, I just learned that they have live music. Before we go, lightning round. First one, signs you would never date.
My ex Julie was so weak.
Okay. Superpower.
Flight.
Flight?
Yeah. And I want to see everything you do.
3 things you take with you on an island.
Water.
Wood. That's already gonna be there. Oh,
Wait, I didn't know.
Okay.
Okay, water, lip gloss, and cocoa butter.
Okay. Favorite artist that are alive.
Sam Cooke.
Ooh, you really are old soul. Like, I can feel the old soul energy.
Sam
I
Cooke.
thought I was old soul. And what the world needs more of.
Black people.
Honestly, we're the majority, but you know, media doesn't like to paint it that way. But I feel you. More black people and representation.
Yes.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Jimani. Tell people where they can find you.
All streaming platforms. My Instagram is JimaniXLove, JIMANIXLUV.
Period. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna have some more songs coming out this month.
Stay tuned. Thank you so much, Jimani, and thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful and stay hungry. I'll see you next time on Starving Artists.
Real love is a language so unknown to me. Real drugs are things real people just take to breathe. Popping